Eh, vous voulez goûter?
His employees call him Bonaparte. But unlike Napoleon, Laurent Boursier has no intention of leaving Moscow.
Как? C'est bon? Спасибо, спасибо большое. Moi, je rentre pas, je reste ici.
I don't want to leave. You understand why?
The pastry cook from northern France began his march on the Russian capital 4 years ago, attacking Muscovites not with weapons, but with tuile and cat-tongue cookies and other delicacies to dip into their tea.
In volume, there's nothing like this in Paris. Only in Moscow can you make as much. We make 20 times more than a French baker, 20 times more small pastries.
At €1.60 for a croissant and €2 for a baguette, it's twice as expensive as in France. Yet Laurent Boursier sells twice as much bread and pastries as any bakery in Paris.
Очень вкусно здесь, как во Франции.
It tastes really good, just like in France, says this regular who can't resist the baker's macaroons. His recipe is simple. His is an old-fashioned bakery and confectioners just like you'd find anywhere in France, and just like they were in Russia before the revolution.
They know what bread is here, but the traditional way of making it by hand, that's something quite different.
A hot oven making fresh bread all day long, a successful formula which has given others the same idea. Ian Zilberkveit has followed Boursier's example and opened several cafe bakeries in Moscow where the bread is also handmade.
The baking business in Russia in the Soviet Union was nationalized or collectivized sort of between the wars, and so that led to massive increases in production of bread, but also led to a decrease in the quality of the bread.
The return of leavened bread to Moscow has been a success. Ian Zilberkveit already has 4 shops and hopes to open 40 more over the next 4 years. Seeing the long lines at his bakery, Laurent Boursier also has ambitions to conquer not only Moscow, but also the former Soviet republics, where fresh croissants are unknown.
Bon, c'est du bon croissant.
This is a good croissant. It's made in the traditional way with French butter and French flour. The customers love them.
And the pastry chef from France dreams that the smell and taste of his croissants will live on in the memories of Muscovites, both young and old.
Petit cadeau. Пожалуйста. Вкусно?